Title B is a complete subtitling and closed captioning system for Windows PCs that works by letting you edit subtitles visually on a timeline. It lets you work with many tracks at the same time, making sure they're timed and synchronized correctly, spell-checked according to your selected language, and conform to rules according to what broadcasters or hosting site specifies. You can design beautiful captions with many styles and animations, and export to formats all broadcasters, movie players, and video sharing sites understand. You can even export a movie with hard-coded captions, or to an alpha layer to use on a video production software such as Premiere, Avid, or Vegas. You don't need much time to get familiar with the editing environment. If you're used to post-production editing, you'll notice a vertical timeline instead of the usual horizontal one next to the preview of the video. This is where you'll be doing most of your work. Navigate through the video by moving the red tracker or toggle play and pause with your spacebar or F12 function key. You can set up bookmarks for quickly jumping to sections in the video you're interested in. You can set playback to slow during editing or fast during proofreading without changing the vocal pitch. The timeline also shows a waveform representing the video's audio for easily picking out pieces of dialogue, and even highlights when scene shot changes occur. You can zoom in and out for a closer look with your mouse wheel. The timeline will be divided into tracks. These could be organized by languages or the target formats you'll be exporting to. You can import all popular subtitle files as new tracks, including SRT, STL for European broadcasters, SCC for US-based channels, and XML for video streaming services. You can change the track's language with full support for complex scripts such as Chinese, or right-to-left languages like Arabic. You can show and hide tracks, reorganize them, duplicate them, copy subtitles between them, and synchronize them to one another using your mouse wheel. As you can see, each track will include the subtitles, and these are represented in a way to make it easy to create, delete, and modify individual subtitles with your mouse, or your keyboard, or edit several at the same time. It also makes it easier to spot start and end times, and pick out any mistakes. You can snap start and end times to the waveform or scene shot change with a simple mouse move. Cycle through your subtitles using Tab or Shift-Tab key, and hold down the Control key if you just want to cycle through the errors. Press the Home and End keys to go through the beginning or end of a subtitle. Title B offers extensive error checking and validation. This includes spell checking in many languages at the same time, and highlighting over long or too short subtitles, or subtitles that appear too soon, one after the other. You can easily identify text that flashes too soon, making it difficult to read, with alerts for too many characters per line or characters per second. The text can also be checked for missing brackets, dashes, dots, or extra spaces, all in accordance to rules you specify for each track. You can style your subtitles using the templates provided, or creating your own that correspond to a client's branding guidelines. All styles could be replicated, you're only really limited by your imagination. You can even include transition effects such as fade, roll up, and scroll. Of course, you can also make parts of your text bold, italic, or underlined, or show up in different colors. Free workflows are represented here for timing subtitles for video, a process known as queuing or spotting. The first lets you add subtitles one at a time with your keyboard using Control and End. The second lets you time the subtitles first, then edit the text. Lastly, you can use your mouse to time the subtitles instead of your keyboard. You can find your own method of working using one of these three methods or alternating between all three. You can even try auto-queuing and speech recognition features provided. Finally, export your finished video or subtitle file. You can modify video settings such as resolution, frame rate, and compression quality, and modify any settings related to the caption formats. Please download the free and fully featured bronze version today, and let us know how you get along. Send us an email to info@titleb.com.